In today's GTA Online After Hours DLC video, I'm going to be telling you guys about a ton of secret changes, hidden details, features, and more that Rockstar have added, fixed, or modified in the After Hours DLC. So we're going to be using two sources of information here, the Newswire and also the latest patch notes for this update. All right, so the first thing you need to know is Rockstar have really gone crazy with the drip feeding. They're not only drip feeding cars, they're drip feeding DJs and radio stations. So you might be wondering why the only DJ available now is Solomon. Well, that's because Rockstar have a plan for that. Solomon is available starting today, July 24th. Dixon is available on August 7th. Tale of Us is available on July 31st. Sorry, I should have read that one first. And then the Black Madonna is available last on August 14th. And then after that date, they will all be available. Rockstar are literally drip feeding DJs. Like, we have reached that level of Grand Theft Auto Online. And next week, they're going to be introducing a new radio station as well. You guys have probably been wondering where the new radio station is. It's because Rockstar is saving it for next week. I know, it doesn't make sense. Like, that was one of the things I was looking forward to the most, hopping in my brand new vehicles and loading up that new radio station. But it's not going to be available till next week, and 3/4 of the DJ won't be available until the middle of August, which again is kind of unfortunate. But it just kind of shows you the level of drip feeding we're at right now. I also forgot to tell you guys the name of the radio station. It's called Los Santos Underground Radio. I was hoping for a more exciting name like Electroshock West or Night Ride FM. Something cool. Los Santos Underground Radio, it just doesn't sound all that great to me, but that's the name of the radio station that will be available starting next week. Another completely unannounced thing that Rockstar introduced today is something called business battles. They describe it a new kind of turf war that has come to Los Santos, where business owners with MCs and organizations can take down spontaneous scores of up for cargo grabs in free mode. Business battles are a unique first come, first serve opportunity to take possession of a little extra product for your nightclub warehouse stockpile. Beware, though, because every cutthroat and goon in the city can compete for the opportunity to take home the drops of cargo, weapons, or product. Keep yourself stocked with the tools of the trade, from powerful weapons and armored vehicles, and stay ahead of your competition. Incentives to cooperate are thin on the ground. So these business battles are essentially like a free mode version of Battle Royale, where the reward, instead of getting a chicken dinner or a victory royale, is something like cargo or weapons or product, which is ultimately really cool. Now, FunMW2 has some more information on these new business battles. He stated that these are going to be occurring every 15 minutes in free mode public lobbies. So that is really cool, and it's a great way to, once again, utilize more of your nightclub business. A little bit later in the day, I'll be doing a business dedicated stream to all the nightclub stuff. And then maybe in a day or two, I'll have a complete business guide out on how the nightclub business works, because it is a little bit complicated. Anyways, moving on, let's talk about some more things that Rockstar have added. If you log in through July 31st, you'll get an exclusive Tony's Funhouse t-shirt. So this is going to be only available through this week, so you have to log on in order to get that. Rockstar also have some property and business discounts going on through July 30th this week as well. 25% off of hangars and renovations, hangar workshop, exclusive offices and renovations, executive garages and renovations, custom auto shop, special cargo warehouse, biker clubhouse and renovations, custom bike shop, biker business, and bunkers and renovations. So even though we've got a new DLC, you've still got discounts going on this week. Rockstar also announced the After Hours Snap Matic contest. So all you have to do is take an amazing photo, use the hashtag AfterHours, and you could actually win $1 million. Rockstar says they're upping the winnings for those VIP Snapmatic photographers who make it into the Chosen 5, awarding more money than ever. The top 5 submissions will earn $5 million to help ease the hangover. So that is going on through July 30th as well. And Rockstar is also doing something very interesting with Facebook too. They state to make sure you've linked your Rockstar Games Social Club account to your Facebook account for the exclusive Facebook Gaming Social Club After Hours live stream series with in-stream GTA Money rewards. So they state the first one of these streams will be kicking off on Friday, July 27th, and they'll be doing more streams like this. They'll also be announcing more times in which they're doing this, as they are going to continue through mid-August. So that's another great way in which you can make money and earn money in Grand Theft Auto Online. So just make sure your Facebook account is connected to your social club account, if indeed you have one. Now, let's move over to the patch notes, as Rockstar have added a lot of new stuff. Now, for the most part here, I'm going to be talking about the new features that are coming out, but I am going to be talking a little bit about the new content. So the one that was shocking to me is over 250 new items of clothing for male and female characters have been added to Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, a lot of those articles of clothing are just reskinned items that we've already had in the game for a couple of updates now, but that's still a lot. 250 new articles of clothing is quite impressive. Speaking of those new features, we need to talk about 8 new player actions that have been added to Grand Theft Auto Online. We have been begging for this for ages, and we finally get 8 new player actions. A lot of these are dance moves that you can actually do inside of the club, which is actually kind of cool. Rockstar also added 1 new walking style as well, which we've had for a little bit, but they've never updated, so that's pretty neat too. They've also added 8 new awards to Grand Theft Auto Online, specifically dedicated to the After Hours nightlife content. Players can now change their player action without having to go to the interaction menu. This can be done by performing an action and then pressing L1 or LB to go back in action, and R1/RB to go forward on any action. I'm not sure what it is on PC, but that is another quality of life change, where instead of having to go back to the interaction menu, out to free mode, interaction menu, free mode, you can just simply go back and forth now, making it really, really convenient. Another thing Rockstar changed is some special vehicles. So if it has a boost, glide, or hover function, so like the Oppressor, the Deluxo, it will now be detected by the air defense system on the Galaxy Super Yacht. Well done, Rockstar. That is a change that needed to be made for a while now, as a lot of these weaponized vehicles weren't necessarily ones that could fly, but could very easily hover out in the water or glide over the water and get back to land safely, and they wouldn't be detected by the defense system. So that is a great update right there. Rockstar also made a change to adversary mode invites. They now occur every 25 minutes in free mode. I think Rockstar have made this take a little bit longer, so that's actually quite nice. Outfit selection is no longer present in jobs with over 16 players. Didn't even know that was a thing, but that's pretty cool. They also renamed the Hot Race Circuit Series to San Andreas Super Sports Series. I'm not sure why. Changes have also been made to the locations of those San Andreas Super Sports Series triggers in Grand Theft Auto Online free mode. They've added an audio track option to the race creator, and the forced weapon option in the deathmatch creator is now been renamed to Team Forced Weapons. Rockstar also made a lot of changes to the Rockstar Editor and the Rockstar Creator for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. I'm not going to be going over all of these because it is a lot, but I will leave an article and a link to this in the description. So if you want to check it out for yourself, you can. I'm just going to be trying to go over all the highlights here. They also had a lot of general and miscellaneous fixes for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Probably the biggest change is a lot of free mode events no longer are going to happen. Melee kills, drive-by kills, kill list competitive, moving targets, dead drop, penned in, kill list, hold the wheel, king of the castle, hot property, checkpoints, hunt the beast, and criminal damage are no longer going to trigger for a limited time. This is probably because Rockstar want you to focus on their new events that are going on in relationship to the businesses. So that's actually really cool right there. I never did those events anyway, so I'm actually kind of glad to see them go away. Because the last 2 updates were Southern San Andreas Super Sport Series and the Doomsday Heist, you see a lot of fixes for the vehicles that came out in that, like the Flash GT and the Mammoth Avenger, stuff like that. They do a ton of changes regarding the facility, a lot of the other races as well. They made fixes to liveries and modifications on a lot of vehicles, like the Akula, the Camacho, the 190Z, the Rune Cheburek, the Vapid Riata. Again, lots of vehicles we saw really in the last 2 updates. So really nice to see changes right there, how they're ultimately fixing those older vehicles. Lots of things they fixed in the Doomsday Heist missions, as I just mentioned, and so much more. There was a ton of adversary modes, like the Vespucci job and stuff like that was added in the last update. So I will leave a link to this in the description. Honestly, it would take way too long for me to go over everything in this video, and some of these might not be important to you. Some of them might be incredibly important. Like if you're a big fan of adversary modes, you might love the adversary mode section. If you're not, you're obviously not going to be. So I'll leave a link to that in the description, but that right there is a ton of secret features, hidden details, and changes that Rockstar have made in the Grand Theft Auto Online After Hours DLC. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. What are some other changes that you've noticed that Rockstar have ultimately made in this update that you think are awesome? And of course, it goes without saying, I didn't mention the fact that Rockstar added nightclubs and 7 new vehicles. I thought that was pretty obvious. We were just talking about, sort of the changes and upgrades that happened in this video today. But that's all I've got for you guys. Hopefully you did enjoy. Like I said, let me know in the comments down below what you think. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. Without the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.